Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever edition of Global Wrestling Alliance Supercharged. I am the voice of the GWA, Joe Davis. We're live from Seattle, Washington. Thank you for joining us. We're going to send it right down to the ring, and we're going to get our first matchup underway. This is going to be a ladies' tag team match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Anaheim, California, Shelly Bennett.
Shelly Bennett making her way to the ring now. She will be joined in the ring in this contest with Amaya Stevens. And these two ladies looking for a victory in tag team action to further their momentum and looking for a shot at that Women's World Championship.
And her partner, from Oakland, California, Amaya Stevens.
I like this team's chances. Amaya Stevens and Shelly Bennett. Both of these ladies have a no-nonsense attitude. Amaya Stevens, obviously a former amateur boxer, had a very good record. The only reason she didn't go pro is she decided to take a shot at professional wrestling. So here she is. And Shelly Bennett, she has some striking skills as well. So this team could be a formidable duo here in GWA. They are waiting for their opponents.
And from Toluca Lake, California, Wild Thing, Tammy Mullins.
Wild Thing, Tammy Mullins, making her way down to the ring. She will be joined tonight with Whitney Duncan. And it's an interesting pairing between Wild Thing, Tammy Mullins, and Whitney Duncan. I feel as though Amaya Stevens and Shelly Bennett may gel a little better as a team, but time will tell on that.
From Portland, Oregon, Whitney Duncan.
And our final combatant in our opening contest, Whitney Duncan, making her way to the ring. We are so happy for you to be joining us here on GWA Supercharged. Obviously, this is a brand new show for us. There's a lot of new things happening. We are in a new venue. This is a new show. And coming up later on tonight, we will have word from our president and CEO, Mr. Scott Buckley, on all of the new changes and all of the exciting new things going on with GWA. So stay tuned for that announcement. We have Shelly Bennett and Wild Thing, Tammy Mullins, starting things off. There's the bell. Mullins, however, does have some striking ability herself. She missed that one. Look at that kick there to the left arm. That kick blocked, however. And look at these strikes by Mullins. Now whip to the far side against the ropes and back. A drop kick. Perfectly done by Mullins. A quick cover. And only one that time. We are coming off a huge week from Clash of the Titans. If you haven't seen that show yet, I urge you to do so. Cover here by Duncan. That one broken up by Amaya Stevens. As far as the women's division goes here in GWA, Jean Wells was successful in retaining her World Women's Championship against Kaeva. So all four of these ladies looking to get into the Women's World title picture. A victory here against the opposition will certainly do that for any of these ladies. A reversal and a power slam. 1, 2, and nearly the victory for Bennett and Stevens on that exchange. Whitney Duncan now battling back, whipped to the corner. She put the brakes on. However, that's not going to stop Duncan from making the tag to Tammy Mullins. Double super kick. That sent Bennett right to Stevens in her corner, and a tag, and now in comes the deadly striker in Amaya Stevens. Stevens now. Dragon screw, and Mullins looks to take back over. A reversal by Stevens. And we have an armbar, deadly submission maneuver. Mullins battling back, using the fist to break that submission up. Big kick from Tammy Mullins. That one was blocked by Stevens. And here comes those strikes from Stevens now. There's a headlock takeover by Stevens. Stevens, even though she is known for her striking ability, she can grapple with you, no doubt about it. Tag now to Whitney Duncan. Now we have Duncan against Amaya Stevens. Tripped up there, and Stevens will now go to the corner and make a tag to Shelly Bennett. Here we go, lock up, center of the ring here. And a perfectly executed suplex by Whitney Duncan. Stomp there from Duncan, and a cover. 1. No, only a 1. And Duncan now. Drop kick to Stevens, knocks her off the apron down to the floor. Whitney Duncan looking to capitalize here. Brings her down. Her head bounces off the mat. 1, 2. Long 2 count. So very close for the team of Mullins and Duncan. Whitney Duncan now stalking her prey. Looking to end this one right here. Reversal by Bennett. Snapmare, center of the ring. And against the ropes, comes back. Kick to the chest. 1. No, only 1 that time. Bennett needs to make a tag, and she will. And in comes Amaya Stevens once again. Now Tammy Mullins tagged back in on the opposing side. Big kick from Mullins. Clubbing blows. Face first goes Amaya Stevens into the mat. Now, these ladies, all 4 of them, of course, they want to get into the Women's World title picture. Wait a minute. What a big move there from Mullins. Cover. 1, 2. So close. Still only a 2 count that time, but very, very close. Mullins now went for the headbutt, reversed by Stevens, and wrestled down to the mat. Now, all 4 of these ladies do want to get into the Women's World title picture, but currently, with a victory over Whitney Duncan, Lilith Van Diver is the current #1 contender. She gained that honor. That cover broken up by Stevens. She gained that honor by defeating Duncan last week at Clash of the Titans. But all 4 of these ladies, they want to put their name right there at the top of the list. Look at that maneuver by Mullins. 1. No. Tammy Mullins looking to end this one now. But Bennett still fighting back. That one reversed. The educated feet of Mullins takes Bennett down once again. This has been a battle between these two teams of ladies. Reversed DDT. And Mullins now. Right hand. And a drop kick sends Amaya Stevens to the floor once again. Now, Mullins looking to capitalize. Neck breaker. No. Turns it around. Face first to the mat. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Tammy Mullins and Whitney Duncan victorious. Let's take another look at it. This maneuver, devastating. Face first into the mat, reverse neck breaker there, and Tammy Mullins picks up the victory for her team.
Here are your winners, Wild Thing, Tammy Mullins, and Whitney Duncan.
Big victory for these two ladies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. Ray Snyder has suffered some injuries in his match at Clash of the Titans. He is cleared to compete, but he will be taking some time off to deal with those injuries. And now, the major announcement from Mr. Scott Buckley coming up next. And here comes our president and CEO, Scott Buckley, and it looks like he's got a championship belt over his shoulder. Scott Buckley making his way to the ring, gingerly, I might add, being told that Mr. Buckley has unfortunately rolled his ankle a couple of days ago, so one of his ankles are giving him some trouble today, so he's a little slower to the ring than he typically would be. I am interested to see what this championship belt on his shoulder is all about. And also, once again, Ray Snyder is going to be out for a little while. We wish him the best in his recovery. His opponent at Clash of the Titans is still the reigning world's champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe. He will be here later tonight. More news on that here in a few moments. Scott Buckley now with a championship belt now steps through the ropes. We'll take it down to the ring and see what Scott Buckley has to say. What an announcement there by Scott Buckley. And yes, Global Wrestling Alliance will present Star Spangled Beatdown. That United States Championship will be decided. Plus, the Women's World title will be on the line as Lilith Van Diver challenges Jean Wells. And the World's Heavyweight title will be on the line as Chris Van Diver challenges Handsome Harry Sharpe in that main event. Speaking of the World's Champion, he is in our main event tonight, and he will go one-on-one with the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger. But coming up next, we have one-on-one competition as one half of the World's Tag Team Champions, Luther Isaac, takes on one half of High Voltage, Derek Wright. So let's go back to the ring now for that matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Pit Bulls from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, one half of the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, Pitbull Luther Isaac.
Luther Isaac of the Pit Bulls. The Pit Bulls were successful in retaining their World Tag Team titles just last week against the Eliminators. And it looks now that High Voltage is wanting to challenge the Pit Bulls for those World Tag Team titles, but tonight it is one-on-one action with Luther Isaac and his opponent, who's going to be making his way to the ring right now.
And his opponent, representing High Voltage from Salem, Oregon, weighing in at 217 pounds, Derek Wright.
Derek Wright, one half of High Voltage, had been teaming together to take on the odd duo of Sergio Dondelinger and Aldo P. Wallace in the past couple of weeks. A victory over that team put them in contention for the World Tag Team titles. And here we go. There's the bell. Wait a minute here. Wait, and there's Mauler Isaac, Luther's tag team partner and his older brother. And now Derek Wright is out here, and it looks like a one-on-two situation, a scoop slam there by Wright. But now he's got Mauler Isaac on the outside of the ring that he's going to have to keep his eyes in the back of his head, because you know that the Isaacs will use this two-on-one mentality to their advantage. Power bomb by Luther Isaac. And he just throws Derek Wright across the ring. Up and down with a big sidewalk slam. 1, 2. Long 2 count. Nearly getting the victory over Derek Wright then and there. The presence of Mauler Isaac, I'm betting, throwing Derek Wright off to bone suplex, center of the ring. Wright pops back up, but to no avail. Up and over the top and to the outside. Derek Wright not only has to deal with Luther Isaac, but now Mauler Isaac as well. This isn't fair. And where is Charles Thompson? Gut wrench suplex, no, reversal by Thompson, or by Wright, excuse me. And up against the barricade. Drop kick by Derek Wright. The official was counting down both athletes, but now back into the ring now. The clothesline missed, scoop, reversal, and reverse DDT by Derek Wright. Drops the elbow. Up on the middle rope now. And double axe handle, perfectly executed. 1, 2. No, 2 count there for Wright. the dangerous Mauler Isaac on the outside of the ring, looking on as his brother takes on Derek Wright in the corner now, in trouble, raining down the right hands. And listen to the crowd firmly behind Derek Wright. Several punches right to the face of Luther Isaac, and Derek Wright is feeling it now. A victory over Luther Isaac surely would put High Voltage in the driver's seat. He was caught and slammed by Luther Isaac. Up and down on that right arm. Luther Isaac now turning this matchup around. Down across the arm once again. Right now with a few elbows to the stomach. Trying to fight back. Brings Isaac down face first. Sudden impact. Here's the cover. No, and Isaac grabs the rope there, breaking up that pin attempt. Too close to the ropes that time. Russian leg sweep there by Derek Wright, and it looks like he's being distracted now by Mauler. We'll go back to Luther and try to put this one away. A drop kick swatted away by Luther Isaac. Now Isaac, whip to the far side, reversal. No, he runs right through that clothesline, and just as what a shoulder tackle by Luther Isaac. Sends Derek Wright all the way across the ring. Cover here. 1, 2, no! No, and Wright barely gets the shoulder up. 2 count that time. What do we got here? What a submission there by Luther Isaac. Can Derek Wright get his way out? But he's fighting it. He's fighting it. Elbow to the face will break up that submission hold. Clothesline. And now being distracted once again by Mauler Isaac. Headbutt to the back of the head. Whipped across the ring. Derek Wright is in trouble. Luther Isaac poised and uncorks the spear. Center of the ring. And the distraction by Mauler Isaac. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. And that is it. Luther Isaac victorious. And give the assistance to his brother Mauler Isaac on the outside of the ring. Luther Isaac will use the distraction. And bam, with the spear, puts away Derek Wright tonight on Supercharged.
Here is your winner, Pitbull, Luther Isaac.
Luther Isaac, successful tonight against Derek Wright. The Pitbulls are looking unstoppable at this point. But coming up next, the new #1 contender for the World Women's Championship, Lilith Van Diver, will go one-on-one with the Mad Woman from the Stone Age, Kaeva.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, Lilith Van Diver.
The lovely Lilith Van Diver looking to make her dreams come true by becoming World Women's Champion. Her husband looking to do the same, becoming World Heavyweight Champion. And it's interesting that a husband and wife combination both find themselves as the #1 contenders for their respective titles, but the Van Divers have accomplished that very feat. Lilith now waiting for her opponent, Kaeva.
And from the Stone Age, Kaeva.
Kaeva did all she could last week at Clash of the Titans to become World Women's Champion. Couldn't get it done on that night. And now she finds herself going up against the new #1 contender in Lilith Van Diver. Jean Wells able to retain that World Women's Championship in a grueling contest with this crazy woman, Kaeva. And here we go, Lilith Van Diver, Kaeva. There's the bell, and here we go. Lock up, center of the ring. And Kaeva now with some elbows to the stomach and snapmare. Lilith Van Diver taking control and reversal by Kaeva. Kaeva is very unorthodox, but don't ever count her out. She is insane. She's absolutely crazy. But that unorthodox approach to her offense makes her very, very difficult to prepare for. Lilith Van Diver now with the inverted atomic drop and leg drop to the lower abdomen of Kaeva. And a cover here. One. No. Only a 1 count that time. Van Diver's going to have to do a lot more than that. What is she attempting here? Stretching the arms and roll over into a cover. 1. No, still only a 1, but an interesting cover there by Lilith Van Diver. Whip to the far side, drop down, and Kaeva puts on the brakes, gets knocked down with a clothesline. And now into the corner. Big splash by Lilith Van Diver. Bulldog. And a cover here. Still only a 1. Kaeva is feisty. It does take a lot for her opposition to defeat her. Lilith Van Diver finding that out the hard way here tonight on Supercharged, and whip to the far side into the buckle. Drop kick sends Kaeva to the buckle again. 1. Still a 1. What does Lilith Van Diver have to do to put away Kaeva tonight? Now the right hand's raining down into the face of Kaeva. Whip to the far side once again. And that clothesline missed. Kaeva now rakes the back of Lilith. Kaeva now fighting back. Several clubbing blows. Kaeva now picking up the pace. Into the corner. Forearm shot. And Kaeva now bringing out that ruthless streak that she has. Being warned by the official to let go of that chokehold. As she's biting the hand of Lilith Van Diver. This is what I mean. Kaeva is very unorthodox and she's kind of crazy. What a maneuver there by Kaeva. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and she nearly had her right there. Lilith Van Diver barely gets the shoulder up. Now looking for the choke slam. Reversal DDT by Van Diver. Clothesline sends Kaeva over the top rope to the outside. Kaeva makes her way back into the ring. And leapfrog into a leg drop. Lilith looking to put this one away. Van Diver now. Up and over with a reverse cutter. 1, 2. No! Kaeva barely gets that left shoulder up. Van Diver thought that she had her. I thought it was over right there. Lilith Van Diver stalking her prey. There's the DDT by Van Diver. 1, 2. She got her. Let's take a replay on how she did it. Hits that DDT with perfection. Center of the ring, a deep hook on the leg. And Lilith Van Diver is victorious here tonight. Big win for Lilith Van Diver, and it looks as though there's a figure there in the darkness in the aisleway. Van Diver sees her. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell will have one-on-one competition against Eddie Sheffield. Caldwell made his debut last week at Clash of the Titans, and we will see him here again tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Ryan Morris from Spokane, Washington. Weighing in at 155 pounds, Eddie Sheffield.
Eddie Sheffield and Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. You know that the announcement from Scott Buckley has got to be in the back of their minds. They're going to be looking to make a statement. They're going to want their name to be mentioned in that United States Championship picture and for that match at Star Spangled Beatdown. So they're going to be looking to impress right here tonight.
And his opponent from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell.
Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell being escorted to the ring tonight by a young lady that we're told her name is Ashley Price. And Arthur Caldwell, making his way up into the ring now, was victorious in his debut match last week at Clash of the Titans. Steps through the ropes and looking to make a name for himself. And again, I believe we'll be looking to impress Scott Buckley. He's going to want to be in the hunt for that United States Heavyweight Championship. And here we go. Eddie Sheffield, one-on-one with Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. There's the bell. And collar and elbow tie-up. Backbreaker starts this one off for Arthur Caldwell. Caldwell now drops the knee right into the forehead of Eddie Sheffield. Quick cover here, but the foot under the bottom rope. We see on the outside of the ring, Sheffield was flanked by his tag team partner in Ryan Morris. What in the world was that from Caldwell? Either way, big elbow drop. Either way, Caldwell being escorted to the ring tonight by his valet, Ashley Price. Caldwell now buries the knee into the stomach of Eddie Sheffield and is now going to go right for the leg. Arthur Caldwell has a devastating inverted figure four leg lock. That's what he used to gain his victory last week. It's a very impressive and dangerous maneuver. Working on the leg now of Eddie Sheffield, perhaps to lock on that figure four and gain yet another victory. Caldwell now. Kick to the midsection, double underhook suplex, perfectly done, floats over into the cover. A 2 count there for Caldwell. Sheffield has not been able to get out of the gate in this match since the opening bell. It's been all Caldwell so far. Drops the elbow on the leg. And rakes the back of Sheffield. But here comes Sheffield. Don't count this kid out. We've seen several times Eddie Sheffield has the fighting spirit of the lion as well. And here he is now punishing Caldwell. He's coming back. And now pulling on the arm. Knees to the back. And now Sheffield, look at those kicks to the face, to the back. Now with the hammerlock again on Caldwell and just wrenching on that arm. That's a good way to separate a joint, pull a tendon. Sheffield is being relentless here against Caldwell. Once again with that hammerlock and trying to maybe separate the shoulder or the elbow. Sheffield is taking it to Caldwell now. Eddie Sheffield still has a chance. And tie up. And here we go. No, Caldwell with some strikes is going to now up and down with a gut buster, and Caldwell regains control. Caldwell now misses the clothesline. Clothesline of his own. Sheffield takes Caldwell down. And here's a cover. Not even a 1 for Sheffield. Reversal and a dragon screw. Caldwell now against the rope. Up and down with another big knee drop to the face. And now Arthur Caldwell going for it, and he's got it locked on. There's that inverted figure four. And it is all over quickly there for Eddie Sheffield, having to tap out very quickly. Let's take a look at that. That inverted figure four is something to behold. A very dangerous submission hold and a victory tonight for Arthur Caldwell. Well, with Caldwell had the intention on impressing Scott Buckley tonight, I'm sure he had done just that. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is our main event of the evening as the world's heavyweight champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe, takes on the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kent, Washington, weighing in at 328 pounds, the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe.
Handsome Harry Sharpe, the living legend, the world's heavyweight champion, successfully defended that title against his arch nemesis, Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder, just last week in a grueling 2 out of 3 falls cage match at Clash of the Titans. And what a clash it was. But Harry Sharpe came out on top in that matchup, and he is still the heavyweight champion of the world. I know he can't be in 100%, but he's looking for another victory here tonight on Supercharged.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Sergio Dondelinger.
The Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger. Also successful last week at Clash of the Titans against Aldo P. Wallace. So both of these men got momentum heading into this contest here tonight. Sergio looking to make his name and put his name at the top of the list as contenders for Sharpe's World Heavyweight Championship. A victory over the champion tonight will certainly do that, but currently the honor of #1 contender goes to Chris Van Diver. Sergio Dondelinger, handsome Harry Sharpe. There's the bell, and the main event of Supercharged is underway. Straight right hand takes Dondelinger down. Harry Sharpe now drops the fit. No, and he missed. He drove his fist into the mat. Big boot by Dondelinger, and here comes Dondelinger. Drops the foot, smashing the arm. Second time there. And again. Big splash by Dondelinger. Sergio looking to make a statement here tonight. Even though he is not the #1 contender for the world's title, a victory over the champion will certainly move his name up the list of names for a shot at the World's Heavyweight Championship, and will certainly impress Scott Buckley and consider Dondelinger for that United States Heavyweight Championship matchup at Star Spangled Beatdown, I'm sure. Big chop, and Harry Sharpe has now gained control of this matchup. Drops the fist. And again. And here's the cover by the champion. 1. Only a 1 here at this time. The Fighting Irishman fighting to stay in this matchup. Collar and elbow tie up, and a backbreaker by the champ. Another quick cover. Only a 1 that time as well. Sergio Dondelinger with a huge win over Aldo P. Wallace just last week. And what a grueling match was that steel cage match between handsome Harry Sharpe and Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder. Against the ropes, and a back elbow takes Dondelinger back down again. Dondelinger was coming back. Knocked back down once again by the champion. And an elbow from Dondelinger. Scoop here, and no, the weight. Dondelinger couldn't hold him up. Fist drop. Once again, no, this time missed again. He drove his hand into the mat once again. Dondelinger looked like he was going for that running headbutt. Dondelinger now, reversal. Back body drop by the champ. Even though the champion can't be 100%, he is still looking impressive. Shoulder tackle takes Dondelinger down. Here's another cover. No. Quick kick out by Dondelinger. Quick jab and another strike. Another. That one blocked by Dondelinger. DDT. No. Back body drop once again by the champ. The champion has Dondelinger well scouted tonight. seeming to have an answer for almost anything that Dondelinger tries to throw at him. And now, neck breaker, perfectly executed. Here's another cover. And Dondelinger, veteran maneuver there, grabbing the bottom rope to break up that pinfall attempt. And DDT. One. No, still only a one. What is Harry Sharpe going to have to do to put Dondelinger away tonight? Sergio Dondelinger certainly living up to his name. There's the running headbutt. 1, 2, and that nearly put Harry Sharpe away. 1 second away from a upset victory over the world's champion for Dondelinger. There's a reversal by Sharpe, and there's the Iron Claw. The Iron Claw by the champ, Sergio Dondelinger, in all sorts of trouble. That's it. The official calls it off. The Iron Claw, and Harry Sharpe is victorious. Let's take a look at it here. Sergio was in control. A couple of fists, breaks up that suplex attempt, and right to the Iron Claw, and a victory for the world's champion tonight. Harry Sharpe, victorious. And there is another figure in the dark. That looks to be Chris Van Diver. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.